of spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards, that's too. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign, I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. It's the Empress of spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards, that's too. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign, I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. Ashe, collectives, and welcome back to another reading. You all have tuned in with the Empress of Spirituality, the Cap Goddess Yemaya. And with that being said, Yemaya, however you want to interpret it, however you want to pronounce it. And with that being said, I've already caught up on the energies, and I want to go ahead and welcome everyone in, and thank you all for watching. The energies are protecting this energy that's in this reading as well, which means that no negativity formed against it will prosper. Okay, and with that being said, let's go ahead and light up this Pablo Santana. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this cleansing tool active, and we're going to go ahead and do a smoke cleanse real quick. Nothing major, because you know I cleanse on the dead. I ain't got time for that negativity, baby. I like peace. Okay. And that's what I will have. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. I'm going to sit that over there and let that do what it does. And that's just what it is. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and start off with, I don't want to start off with the Crow Tarot. I'm going to start off with Tattoo Tarot, I guess. Tattoo Tarot in the building, and that's what's up. Okay. Because these people just be trying to send in all type of avoidance and distraction energy. Nobody got time for that. And nobody got time for that. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to turn my my thing. Alright, you guys. Let's see what's in this energy for the collective energy, okay? On this full blood moon. The day of the full blood moon, baby. This probably gonna post the night of the full blood moon. However, it's being done in the daytime. I get up, I hop up out the bed and turn my swag on. And then I come to the table, okay? Clarify. Ooh, we got the world card. And I can't take all three of these cards. Do I need to take them? I guess, well, that's 4 cards. All 4 of them came out, all 4 are supposed to be out here. So we got the, let me show y'all. We have the world card here. If y'all can see that, that's the world card. And we have the Chariots, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Whoa, what's really good? What's really good? Somebody ain't playing. Like, who you finna try? Who you finna try? Hey, I bet it ain't me. Dang. This Queen of Swords coming with that work. Okay. It's like the Queen of Swords asked the divine for the sword. Like, Father, give me the sword. Period. And the sword was given. Okay, well let's get some more cards. We'll get 8 cards, and then we're gonna go ahead and read off of that and see if we need to pull some more energy to see what's going on. Let's see. Give me live, clear. We got the devil here, baby. We got a Knight of Pentacles flipped in reverse, and we got the devil. Let's see. Dang, can I even shuffle? Yeah, the Hangman. Man, don't tell me the devil getting sacrificed on this bitch. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, let me show y'all these cards. Did I show y'all this one? That's the Ace of Swords. That's the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. If y'all can see that. The damn devil is here, dressed in red, baby. Okay. And the Hangman is here. And it's something pertaining to the 4 of Pentacles. What? The devil sacrificed the 4 of Pentacles? What? What? What the hell is going on here, baby? All right. So we got the World card here. And you know, the World card can deal with completion. It could deal with wholeness. It could deal with accomplishments, fulfillment, things of that sort. So we have that as something that's occurring. So something could be completed, or something could be fulfilled, something could be accomplished, or something could be whole. Okay? And we have the Chariot, and every time I see the Chariot, the first thing that comes to mind is forward movement, travel, control, action, willpower, determination. So we have something that has been fully fulfilled, accomplished, made whole, pertaining to the Chariots, and that's travel or control, actions, willpower, or determination. Somebody has control over their willpower, or somebody just have control. Somebody has self-discipline, in other words, is what they're saying. And we got the Ace of Swords here, which is the truth, mental foresight, mental power. Okay. Clarity, new ideas, communication. And we got a Queen of Swords here. And that Queen of Swords deals with communication, intelligence. And we have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Lazy, stagnation, and selfishness. Pertaining to the devil. So there's a Knight of Swords in reverse pertaining to either being lazy or being addicted to something, or because of restrictions, because of fear. It could be because of egotism. There's just a lot that can be playing along with the reason why this Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. And once again, the Knight of Pentacles deals with, if it was upward, it would deal with your expansion, hard work, and steadfastness. However, it is specifying that someone is being lazy. Well, this Knight of Pentacles is being lazy. And this Knight of Pentacles is being lazy due to the fact that they're either on drugs, because this does mean, the devil card does mean addictions. It can also be fear, though. They could be scared about something, and the fear has taken a toll on them to where it is basically draining their energy. And that's basically what these people want you to do. They want you to be in a fear energy, a type of energy where you're worried about bills, things of that sort, or you are concerned about something that would detour your mental state away from what it is you want to manifest and materialize into your existence. Because now is the time. When I tell you they trying to send all type of stuff towards me, they even go as far as putting deceitful negative energy on your TV, specifying diseases and stuff like that. So you got to be mindful of where these attacks are coming from and how they are administering these attacks, because they definitely are sending these attacks, baby, and they're sending these attacks subliminally as well, okay? And with that being said, the Hangman, somebody, oh my goodness, let's see what this Queen of Swords zodiac sign is, baby, because it looks like this Queen of Swords is trying to take this person down and utilizing mental force, baby. And this person look like they done leveled up, like they fueled up for this. Because when you got the Ace of Swords in front of the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords already is one who has a sword, and it's about mental power and things of that sort, clarity and intelligence, like has the knowledge, is knowledgeable. And you got that Ace of Swords that has clarity, know exactly what they're doing pertaining to communication, baby. They try. I promise you, what I see right here, and I don't care how somebody take it and say whatever you want to say. This Queen of Swords is trying to sacrifice this Knight of Pentacles, because the Hangman here behind the Devil card for Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles, that's for somebody who wants some stability. They want security and they want to control something. There's somebody who greedy. Let me see what that, I gotta look through these cards right quick because I'm trying to figure out what is that Queen of Swords zodiac sign. And I know it's in here. Just bear with me, you all. I got to see what her zodiac sign is. Something in my mind is telling me a zodiac sign, but I just want to be certain because I don't want to just, blurt out these zodiac signs pertaining to this card, and that's not what it is, okay? And if I don't find it, well, we'll just have to look it up later or something and figure that out. Oh, here it goes. Okay, so this Queen of Swords here. This Queen of Swords is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And they're sacrificing. What's the Knight? Let's see what this Knight of Pentacles zodiac sign is. I know what a Knight is. I know exactly what a Knight is. They're sacrificing. They're trying to sacrifice this Knight of Pentacles that then flipped in reverse. And this Knight of Pentacles flipped in reverse pertaining to what I specified in that other reading where I said that they were doing, it was spell work to shift somebody's focus from being creative. Hold on, let me get a drink of my coffee. Somebody trying to set me up, but they was trying to switch the person attention, shift it to where they want to shift it out of their creative mode and shift it into a mode pertaining to somebody worried about their health and things of that sort. See, that's some type of shift where it would cause the individual to descend. Instead of ascending, they would descend. And when a person descends, excuse me, y'all. When a person descends, they actually become vulnerable, because when they're descending, their strength is descending, okay? So the Hangman falling behind the Devil card pertaining to this Knight of Pentacles that's in reverse, and we're about to find out what that zodiac sign is. Give me a minute. They're trying to sacrifice this person. They're trying to secure their bag with this person. This is too much crazy energy going on. But this person, I don't know, this person, it says the World card, the Chariot, something completed or something accomplished or something fulfilled. And that Chariot card is forward movement, control, action, determination. That could be somebody determined to Ace of Swords, communicate, utilizing their Queen of Swords. And their Queen of Swords is intelligence, communication. That is foresight. That is mental strength, mental communication. Somebody knows how to mentally communicate. This looks like somebody know how to call it. Some says just say somebody know what they're doing. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles that's in reverse, that's either in fear or is being lazy due to circumstances of this energy that's occurring with that individual situation that could cause them to be scared or cause them to be lazy, because sometimes a person could be so stressed out, things of that sort, to where it makes them lazy. Okay, and then the lower you descend, the more vulnerable you get, and that's where all of those attachments can attach. And basically, whoever this Queen of Swords is, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, is yeah, they figure something out, and they're going with their move. It's here. I don't care. No, it's here. They're trying to sacrifice this person for a Four of Pentacles, security, control. Okay, so let's see what I want to clarify that Page of Pentacles zodiac sign. So give me a second, because we're going to figure out, we're going to see how this about to play out, baby. This is ridiculous. People out here crazy, because whoever this Queen of Swords is, if you got that much knowledge to go ahead and know how to utilize your mental force, you have enough knowledge to materialize whatever it is that you want to manifest without sacrificing this Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles zodiac sign is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's linked to autumn. Okay, and that would be financial stability and success, security, responsibility, generosity, and abundance if it was upward. However, it's a loss. It's a loss of their financial stability. Because of the devil. Because of whatever this is going on with this devil. And like I said, that could be fear, addictions, egotism, restrictions, materialism. For to regain stability. Yeah, sacrifice. So we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's dealing with addictions. That's sacrificing. But see, it shows this Queen of Swords is the one trying to sacrifice whoever this Knight of Cups is in reverse that has addictions or is in fear or has restrictions for stability. So basically, whoever this Aries, Leo, Gemini is trying to sacrifice this Virgo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I don't know why I'm hearing Capricorn. So maybe this energy, this Knight of Coins in reverse is a Capricorn. Yeah, this is a Capricorn. Because the devil card is a Capricorn. The devil is in the zodiac wheel, shows up as a Capricorn. So this is a Capricorn. So this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is sacrificing this Capricorn who has addictions for security and abundance. And that's just what it is, baby. I knew it was gonna come to me. I just had to, stick with it. Like, it's here. Where's my cards at? Where did I put them? Okay, over here. Okay, elaborate more on this energy for the collective energy. Elaborate more, baby, because whoever this Capricorn is, baby, you done play with the wrong one. Your time has and what this look like, that Capricorn time has expired or whatever. But this Queen of Swords, like I was saying, this Queen of Swords, she can still do it. Like, she can still. What the hell is that noise? They want to walk down the street on intercom, singing and stuff. Soon as you start doing the reading, man, this is hilarious. Man, I am not about to play with these people. Okay, so like I was saying, pertaining to this Capricorn, baby, it's like you done play with the game, and then this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius has the upper hand on this Capricorn energy, because this Capricorn energy, oh my goodness, do y'all hear that? These people play too much. My goodness. The stuff these people do to try to distract you. That's hilarious. All I can do is laugh. But anyway, this Capricorn look like they done met their match, baby. Because guess what? This Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they got the sword. They got the sword. That's the divine sword. They're like they've been crowned. They know how to use their mental force. But like I specified before, they could utilize that same mental force that they're utilizing to materialize what they want instead of sacrificing this Capricorn. But they want to sacrifice this Capricorn. And that's just what it is. Clarify this energy. Dang. Two of Cups. They want stability, and a Two of Cups. That deals with love, harmony, and partnership. Dang. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they working this. They work this the hierophant energy. These people is spiritual wisdom. Yeah, that's why I said they got spiritual wisdom. Whoever this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is, baby, it's on for this night, which is this Capricorn. That's in reverse. Or is it, because it could go both ways, or is it a completion pertaining to full movement pertaining to the divine? That's the Ace of Swords, the true clarity pertaining to the Queen of Swords, pertaining to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, pertaining to the Devil, pertaining to the Hangman, pertaining to the Four of Pentacles. All I know is it's a sacrifice going on here for someone to obtain something. Clarify this energy. Yeah. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Did I show y'all these other cards? This card. That's the Two of Cups I just showed y'all. And this is the Ace of Wands. And of course we got the Hierophant here. Yeah. This person has it's saying, okay, so I said that the person could do it the other way, like I was, saying they know how to use their mental power, their gifts and stuff like that. They can go ahead and just materialize what they want without sacrificing this person. However, the Seven of Coins is here, and it is in reverse. Wait a minute, so they know how to do it. However, they losing hope or losing faith. Who losing hope or losing faith? Is this Capricorn? Clarify this energy. Nine of Swords. They have no other options. They're in a mental imprisonment. They're impatient, losing faith, and they're Nine of Swords. That's mental imprisonment. They're worried. They're suffering. Wow. That's clarify this energy. The Magician. The Magician is here. The Seven of Wands is here. And the Three of Wands is here, baby. In reverse. So the Magician, we already know what the Magician is. Magician is about that action. When you see the Magician, you already know that business is being stand on, okay? It's being accomplished. It's being materialized. It's being manifested, okay? But it could also be hidden powers. It could also be inner guidance. It can also be resourcefulness pertaining to a 7 of Wands. And a 7 of Wands is protecting this. You protect it from a 3 of Wands in reverse. That's protection pertaining to a 3 of Wands in reverse. And that's obstacles, self-doubt, and limitations. So this person is saying that this person is it's saying that we protected from it. However, whoever this person is that has the power, has discovered the power on how to sacrifice this, I guess it's not happening fast enough for this person, so they losing faith, losing hope, but however, it already has been done. It already is manifesting and materializing. This Capricorn is getting sacrificed. That's just what it is. The Capricorn is out of here. They in reverse. That Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, baby. They stagnant. Because of their selfishness. Because of their selfishness and things of that sort, it has landed them as a sacrifice. They're selfish and they have addictions or they egotism. Egotistic, I'm going to say. I say egotism. They're egotistic. And, yeah, that's crazy work. Or they have restrictions. They're restricted or something. And because, or they causing a restriction for somebody. And because they causing that restriction for somebody, they getting that Capricorn getting sacrificed. And how I know it's a Capricorn, because the devil of Capricorn. And I was like, well, let me see what this zodiac sign is. And once I verified it, and I was like, well, I wonder which out of the 3 it is. And I was communicated. It's the word Capricorn. So, and then I looked at the other card. I'm like, well, that's a Capricorn too. So yeah, it got to be a Capricorn. So it's a Capricorn. Okay, but we're protected from this 3 of Wands energy in reverse, baby. We're protected from it. It ain't happening, okay? I just love when that 7 of Wands card show up, baby. I just love when that 7 of Wands show up, baby. Just lets me know, oh, baby, we protected over here. We got courage, okay? Anything else pertaining to this energy? What the heck? Them cards ain't even flip over. I'm gonna get to other. We're gonna go ahead and move to another deck. Let's get the Crow Tarot. We want to stay in the same energy. Okay. So we got the Crow Tarot. Okay, you all will be getting, like I said in one of my other readings, you all will be getting hand readings only sometimes, and you will get full body readings sometimes. Okay, it's just wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're protected. You're protected from the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. What is this? 2, 4, 6, 7. They're not getting no return on the investment. The 7. Let me show y'all. That's the 10 of Wands. And this is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They're not getting no return on no investment when it pertains to trying to attack you. You're the magician. You protected from all this. The mental entrapments. You just protected from all of this chaos and conflict that's occurring. And it's Aries, Leo. I'm going to say this. I said Leo. I ain't even know Leo. Aries, Libra, Gemini is over here fighting and attacking, fighting and sacrificing. It's Capricorn. And when you got the divine sword, that's a Dundada. That's the Ace of Swords. That's the sword of the divine, baby. She got, not only does this Queen of Swords have her sword, she has the Ace of Swords. So you got 2 swords, a big sword and a small sword. Man, why is her off with their head? And we got the 3 of Wands. I'm going to say 3 of Swords in reverse. Period. Because you will be recovering. You're a Page of Cups. You going to recover your Page of Cups, baby. Let me show y'all that again for the ones who ain't see it. It's in reverse, baby. Yeah, it's in reverse. So you will be recovering. Healing, moving on with your Page of Cups. Okay? That's your creativity and your sensitivity. What they kept on trying to steal and shift your attention out of into something very dark, demonic, and psychotic. Because anybody who wants somebody mental state to be shifted out of being creative into being shifted into being concerned about help and things of that sort need they asparagus handed to them. Okay? They need their gluteus maximum handed to them. Okay? Because that is evil. You gotta be in a very dark, demonic place to want that for somebody. Clarify this energy. Anything else? Oh. Okay, we got the Empress here. And the King of Cups. However, the Empress, let me show y'all. The Empress is here in reverse. And we got the King of Cups, okay? So y'all already know that the Empress is the feminine power, the creative, facility, expression, pleasure, things of that sort. However, whoever this energy is, it's something pertaining to domestic. Yeah, it's something pertaining to domestic because the Empress card in reverse is domestic issues, stagnant, no progression, insecurities. And then we got the King of Cups that's behind that. And the King of Cups is a representation of love, balance, and creativity. So whoever this mother figure is that's in reverse, this could be somebody who played a mother figure, or a mother figure, you know, an auntie, it could be somebody, anybody. This person is about to be healed by this King of Cups because this person has been abused. This person has been through domestic issues and things of that sort because that's what the Empress is in reverse. Domestic issues, insecurity, stagnation, no progress. And then we got the King of Cups after that. So that's love, balance, and creativity. Clarify this energy. And we have the Nine of Pentacles here. That's abundance, baby. So, this mother figure, or somebody who ain't a mother figure, or whatever, is healing and walking into abundance. So, walking out of a domestic situation and walking into abundance, the good life. Anything else pertaining to this energy, because this energy is wild. Okay, we got the Moon card here, baby. Oh, but it's a secret. That's supposed to be a secret. Oops. Clarify. Clarify the Moon card. Why is the Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here? Something about an Ace of Cups and a Two of Wands. So it's whatever this love offer is, whatever this healing is, whoever this mystery man is or mystery woman is, it's a secret. That's what the Moon card here is hidden. It's not going to be revealed to individuals. However, I can pick up on the energy, but it's sacred who this individual is. And it's probably before the individual protection, how these people are crazy and go on rampages like they ain't got no mind or nothing. Because when you're dealing with the Ace of Cups, you're dealing with joy, creativity, and new love. And you got the Two of Wands here, baby. That's balance, decisions, and opposing. No, I'm tripping. That's not that. The Two of Wands. Not the Two of Swords. The Two of Wands is taking action, setting goals, and choices. So the joy, the creativity, and the new love is taking action. It's coming in, baby. But it's sacred, so it is what it is. Clarifies energy. Man, was trying to see which cards it is. Oh, well, the ones fell out that want to come out. We have the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of cups here. And that's good luck, abundance, and happiness. Okay. And then we got the Hierophant here. And y'all know the Hierophant is spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge, leadership, traditions, and institutions, okay? Anything else pertaining to this energy? That's balance. So it's balance. This situation is occurring to have balance, okay? So basically what this tarot card reading here is based on, because I'm going to move on to the fairies card, the fairy oracle, but what this is based on is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy being given the sword, or being able to utilize the sword of the divine. They have found themselves, they have their crown on, they can utilize their mental power, their mental force. They have completed something, they have accomplished something, and they're coming forward, moving right on the back of a white fire hearse, okay? And that fire hearse that they're riding on, which is double for your trouble, so it's twins, gotta win, is most definitely pulling that chariot. And that chariot is a representation of forward movement. This is travel, control, action, willpower, determination. Okay, so they control their power is what they have accomplished. And because of that, there's a Knight of Coins, which is a Knight of Pentacles, is in reverse, which is a representation of stagnation, selfishness, or laziness, pertaining to the fear of something, or pertaining to... So somebody... Okay, so now I'm saying something different, because this Aries, Leo, I keep saying Leo, it's not a Leo, Aries, Libra, Gemini energy could possibly be afraid of being sacrificed for stability. They know how to utilize their gifts. It said they have accomplished something that has been completed pertaining to forward movement. However, there is some doubt, some self-doubt or something here, that they may believe that they're going to get sacrificed for somebody's stability. Or like I said, that Capricorn is out of here. Okay? Pertaining to being sacrificed for stability. It could either be that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is afraid. They know how to utilize it. They have completed it. They have successfully accomplished how to utilize their crown. However, there is some type of fear of them being sacrificed for stability, security. Okay? So they know how to utilize their gifts, but it's like that's what, but like I said, that's where they want you to be at, so that you don't utilize your gifts. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's a secret pertaining to why this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is scared to utilize their powers. If you got it, then use it. But what are you afraid of? But they do say they're afraid of being sacrificed. And whoever this energy is, they have addictions. That's the devil card. And they have fears. Oh, so they could be restricted too. Or because of their ego, they may... So yeah, this is somebody who's in... They have the power to utilize it, but they're in mental conflict. That's why their nine of swords was down at the bottom, showing that what this individual is facing, you're protected from. The collective energy is protected from it. Okay? And it also specified that their energy was out of options. Was out of options pertaining to their Nine of Swords. Was out of options pertaining to a Nine of Swords. And we all know a Nine of Swords is somebody who is suffering. So it's either... So basically they at a stagnant, a crossroad. And it's either you do or you die. In this energy right here. Because if that Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, meaning you don't have no more options. You're losing faith. Because of somebody suffering. So somebody losing faith because of them suffering. And that's where you're not supposed to lose your faith. So whoever this is, they're losing their faith in their gift. So they know how to do it. They have a crown. They know how to utilize it. However, this energy is losing their faith pertaining to them suffering. So basically, this is that type of energy that don't know how to understand that this is a forever. Well, I ain't gonna say forever. This is a battle. Like, you have to fight. You have to fight or whatever. And you can't be afraid of utilizing what it is that you have to protect yourself when you're backed against the wall or you're pinned in a corner. Because in this energy, it's also showing, because this is several different energies that is giving me pertaining to this reading. But what it's showing me is that you've been afraid of you've been afraid and losing faith in your gifts because you're suffering is going to cause you to miss an opportunity. But however, whoever this Capricorn energy is that's getting sacrificed. So we got a situation right here, because this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius can do this. They got the sword, they got the divine sword. However, they losing faith because they suffering. And it's some pertaining to a mental imprisonment. Because that's what that... Yeah, the Nine of Swords. That's warrior suffering. And the Eight of Swords is entrapment. This is a mental imprisonment. It's something here pertaining to recovery. So they're losing faith in... They're losing faith because they're suffering. Pertaining to recovery. So this is somebody who... Yeah, this right here, this energy right here is all about decisions. It's all about decisions, determination, and choices at this point. That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about, baby, because in this energy, it looked like fear is being used as a weapon. And a person not completely understanding what's going on is doubting themselves for having to face the consequences. I mean, the suffering looked like it caused the individual energy or the energy in its entirety to be able to utilize that Ace of Swords, which is divine mental power, mental force, clarity, truth. Okay? As the Queen of Swords. So if your suffering got you this angry to where you accomplish this, you accomplish how to utilize it. Now, you're in your feelings pertaining to you suffering. And that's where they get you at. Playing on your emotions, making you look back at what you went through and having pity on yourself and things of that sort. That's a type of trauma. And that trauma is blocking this individual at this moment. That's what it looked like to me. You went this far. Keep going. But the situation is showing that there can be balance, because like I said, this Capricorn must be that ram in the bush. This could be the Capricorn. Like I said, this reading is several readings within itself. Take it where it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But we're going to go ahead and see what is the message from the fairy deck, and we're going to keep it moving. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it moving. Because at this point, what is happening here is based on fear. There's somebody who is, they unbalanced or something like that. They holding on to emotions. I heard the word when I heard it, but you know, communicated mentally, that is emotional baggage. So somebody has emotional baggage that's weighing them down. And let's see what type of energy we get from the fairy, oracle, the fairies. Because I've been getting communication from the fairies. Okay. So you got balance, and you got the last card that came out the deck pertaining to this situation is the balance situation. However, is letting you know that the collective itself is protected. However, whoever this Leo, Gemini, Aquarius is that's backed up in the corner that has accessibility to the sword of the divine to utilize it is losing faith pertaining to them suffering. So they have the power to move forward and balance themselves out. However, they are afraid because they're in their emotions, carrying emotional baggage that needs to be released. The situation can balance itself out, but it's up to this individual energy or this energy in its entirety releasing emotional baggage, because emotional baggage can transpire into anger, a person seeking revenge, envy, and not being able to forgive definitely is an obstacle within itself. Okay? So it's something pertaining to friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Okay? So you got friends in the building. Real friends. Not none of them fake ones. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy. Inner child. So there's something going on with the inner child. Become friends with your inner child. Because it's the inner child that is basically the light within the vessel. Without the inner child, there is nothing, no creativity, no nothing. So it's your inner child. The fairies of the playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Okay? You need to tap back into your inner child. Become friends again with your inner child. Reconnect to your inner child. By reconnecting to your inner child, you're reconnecting to your creativity. A child is creative. A child is playful. A child is... People are at their best as adolescents, okay? That's when you're very determined, things of that sort. And you can still be determined and things of that sort as you progress in life and level up in life, to higher levels. It just depends on the company you keep, as well as who do you believe you are, your self-confidence and your willpower, and your self-perception and self-belief and determination within oneself, okay? Your resilience. Your resilience, this is what it is right here. Your resilience is on the line because you accomplished what needed to be accomplished. However, there's trauma it's like, it could be something that's programmed where you finally accomplish it, but now you're looking for somebody to blame. Oh, poor me. That is a blockage, an obstacle. You need to release that trauma. Okay, and we have protect your dreams. Protect your dreams. So these people could be trying to play mental mind games in a dream state or trying to attack in a spirit realm, because when you're in your dreams, baby, that is considered the spirit realm, okay? And me, I don't know, because my dreams are premonitions. What I see in my dreams, it comes to actuality. I've actually saved lives pertaining to what I've seen in dreams and things of that sort, okay? It has actually played out exactly how it was, but it's just different individuals. Like when you see in your dream a man, 9 times out of 10, it would be a woman. And sometimes when you see children in a dream, the child can be a representation of a adult individual. It's just depending on that connection you have to that particular individual. Okay? And with that being said, you are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to you and to your heart until you're ready to release your dreams into the world. So basically, keep what you're doing a secret. Keep whatever it is you're doing a secret. Okay? Keep it close to your heart. Your wishes and your whatever it is you want out of life as far as your dreams. Okay? Or keep your inner child a secret. Or keep your inner child protected. Because that's your creativity. Okay? So keeping your inner child protected is awesome. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy. Whoa, we got two. Ooh, okay. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclean or unclear area of your life or those of others. Period. Shine your light in the dark, baby. Hope. Isn't that what was left? Isn't that the last thing that was left in the jar was hope? In Pandora's box, I'm going to say I said the jar. In Pandora's box was hope. But they released all them demons out of that box. Yeah. Hope is always there. Even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Like I was saying, it's all about this person that's here that is now, they have accomplished what it is that needs to be accomplished to fulfill what it is that they need to be fulfilled, which is their balance, is now afraid because of their trauma pertaining to what it is they endured to accomplish the accomplishment. Okay? So you need to reconnect to your inner child, reconnect to your creativity, stand up and be yourself, and just know you got to accept what it is and be prepared. Okay? You don't have to suffer for it. You suffer because you didn't know, you lacked the knowledge of knowing what it was that needed to be understood for you to be able to battle. But now that you have accomplished what it is, you can now defend yourself. And now you move in discipline. Okay? And you move with intelligence and knowledge pertaining to what it is you know, so that you won't suffer again. Clarify. Okay, it says moon energy. The moon energy fairy here. And we already know this is a full blood moon tonight. Okay, so surrender to the natural ebb of flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Okay? Utilize the moon energy. So basically what I'm being communicating pertaining to this energy that's afraid, it wants you to utilize the moon energy to obtain a peace of mind by becoming friends again, which is a signalization of reconnecting to your inner child and protect your inner child. And in order for you to protect your inner child, you have to love yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to, don't look at somebody and fear them. Look at them as someone who needs to be analyzed. Okay? Don't look at them as defeat. And with that being said, I'm over here just sipping away on this coffee. With that being said, stand up. Hope is all you need, baby. Hope is all you need. Clarify this energy. temptation. And this temptation is, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptations. Whatever is... Wait, what did I say? Whatever it is, okay? So basically, yeah. This energy wants you to reconnect to your inner child using this moon energy. And this energy also wants you to become indestructible when it pertains to temptation. Become a shield against temptation. And that's where you will end your pain and suffering. Clarify it, because you move with insight. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Period. Period. Believing is seeing. Using your mental power, your mental strength. Believing. It first comes. The first sparks from believing. You first have to believe it to envision it. And to envision it is to see it. And to see it is to manifest it. It's to materialize it. Okay? And with that being said, clarify this energy. Okay? And the last card out the fairy deck is the Tree of Wisdom. This tree... What that word is? Oh, this tree will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Okay, so your tree of wisdom. The tree of wisdom pertaining to a flute. Seek the tree of wisdom. Anything else before I go ahead and move on to the astrology deck? Is there anything else you have for the collective energy? Ooh, okay, well, all right. Nature. This, and I got one fell on the floor. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Nature signs. Be receptive to be receptive to the subtle message from nature. As you go about your day, nature talks to us continuously. We need only open our hearts and minds, okay? Open heart and mind to feel the communication from nature. I'm able to feel the communication from nature. I know what it means when the wind blows a certain way and the sun jumps in and out. It's just easy. I guess once you get to that level. Celebration is the last card pertaining to the fairies communication. And it says, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. And innovation could be on the way. Oh, not an innovation, an invitation. My bad. Because the letters on here kind of small. Had to zoom in. Yeah, but an invitation could be on the way. So something pertaining to a celebration, an invitation. Pertaining to the fairies. Okay. So basically, now where we're in the energy is this energy that is afraid pertaining to their suffering that they endure, even though they have accomplished and made it to the next level, needs to utilize this moon energy, this current moon energy, which is the blood moon energy, to reconnect, because it says become friends with your inner child. So reconnect with your inner child and protect your mental state. Protect your mind. Okay? And flourish. All you need is hope. Hope and belief. Okay? But because you suffer don't mean you lose, I don't know, because I guess because I knew in my belief in the source, even in my suffering, I knew that these people's gonna get their issue. I'm like, baby, y'all gonna pay for that. I don't care what you do. I know one thing. When it's brought back to you, it ain't gonna be pretty. And like I say every time, when it's brought back to them, it's not pretty. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and use the astrology cards. Let's see what's going on with the astrology, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this reading up. And I hope this reading finds the individual that it needs to find, because this is urgent. This is urgency. This energy needs to connect. Ooh, hold on, baby. What is that? Just throw the cards out the deck. Our shuffle was... Ooh. Well. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is this? It's something pertaining to the waxing crescent moon, lunar phase. The waxing crescent follows the new moon. During this phase, the moon is at 0.1% to 49.99% lit. This phase is extremely helpful for beginning to manifest those new moon intentions you've set for yourself. As the waxing crescent brings more light into your life, this phase gives you a chance to test out your goals with some refreshed energy. Here you can really appreciate fruitful possibilities unfolding in your life. Perhaps born in the phase are typically ambitious, curious, and adventurous. And the next thing that came out was part of fortune. And let me show y'all the part of fortune card. Which I think I'm making sure. The part of fortune is a point in the birth chart that reveals the sign and house where we can find happiness, spirit, and prosperity, mental, emotional, physical, and material. In most birth charts, the part of fortune is denoted with an X, and it is calculated using 3 points: your ascendant sun and your moon sun. If you were born during the day, you can locate your part of fortune points using the following degrees in your chart: ascend plus moon minus sun. If you were born during the night, you can calculate your part of fortune using ascendant minus moon plus sun. Okay? And the next card we have is, well, I've already read the crescent card, so let's put that one over here. We have the Capricorn. I told y'all that Capricorn energy. Capricorn, one of the most serious signs of the zodiac. Capricorn is here to get the job done, represented by the goat. Capricorns are the entrepreneurs and CEOs of the astrology wheel, ready to tackle hard lessons without breaking a sweat. They are ruled by the planet Saturn, which teaches patience and serves as a guide toward inner authority. A major shift happens for most Capricorns during a huge transit known as a Saturn return, which occurs every 27 to 29 years. This is a challenging time, but also an opportunity for Capricorns to grow beyond their wildest dreams. Wow. Wow. Did y'all hear a trying time? That means that was the exact zodiac sign of those cards. Period. Gemini. Geminis are the chatty social butterflies of the zodiac, represented by the twins and ruled by the planet Mercury. This sign is all about fun, communication, and conversation. They are amazing friends and tell the most captivating and hilarious stories. Geminis are playful, affectionate, and curious, but they can also be thoughtful and serious, thanks to their dual nature. All right, Gemini. Setna is here again. Named for the Inuit goddess, Setna is an intriguing asteroid body in astrology. Though fairly new to the world of discovered planetary bodies, she packs a powerful punch. Setna brings up fear fears around commitment and love in romantic affairs. As the goddess who feared marriage and had to be rescued by her father, she carries the symbolism of codependency attributes in personal relationships. She is also connected to the ocean, where the goddess eventually found her home and experienced freedom. In your chart, this asteroid can bring up complex issues around healing. It's also telling a story of where and how you eventually find your own comfort and home. Okay, so this connects to that energy because that, like we said, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is the individual that is afraid, okay, afraid to handle that business or to stand on that business because of what they have endured. However, they have to connect to their inner child. They have to reconnect to their inner child, their creativity and things like that, because they're disconnected. And they're disconnected due to them carrying emotional baggage. The emotional baggage needs to be released. Release that emotional baggage through the utilization of this moon phase, which is the blood moon tonight. You need to release it because it's showing that you already know how to do it. You already know how to utilize your crown, your mental force, your ace of swords, as your queen of swords. So you know how to do this. Okay? And your fire hearse. You have a fire hearse somewhere in your chart and you don't know about it. But it's this fire hearse is moving you forward. You just have to stand up. Okay? Because whoever this Capricorn is, they caught it. And it's up to you. And look like the Capricorn seeks your weakness and is utilizing that weakness to prevent an outcome. Okay? But it says that the Capricorn don't give a damn, baby, because when it's time for them to stand on their business, they get the business done. They're the entrepreneurs and the CEOs. They're the head honcho, the leaders, okay, of it. And now they're in their own web. And this energy is appearing to be afraid because of what they endured. And that endurance and that fear comes from that emotional baggage. This is the type of individual that will allow that energy to, well, at first it looked like it was at a point, because it had to be at that point in order for them to be able to obtain their crown. So it looked like they're descending, because if you ascended and now you're in fear of what occurred to you pertaining to suffering, you're no longer at that high peak because you're afraid. And like I said, fear causes descent. It causes you to descend. Okay? And that mental power, that mental truth, and that clarity, and that determination, and willpower causes you to ascend. Self-belief. Okay? Self-authority. And with that being said, go ahead and check y'all houses and things of that sort. Check it. If you heard what I said about your part of fortune, I already know how to do that, but I didn't already did that. This stuff is, everything is so like, well, from individuals who are not knowledgeable, it's complex. Okay? Because it's a lot that needs to be decoded. It's a lot that needs to be shifted. It's a lot that needs to be measured. Is a lot that needs to be angled. Is a lot that needs to be shaped. It's just a lot, and individuals need their undivided attention in order to understand this information. If somebody is addicted or is utilizing some type of drugs that's causing them to pull away from the knowledge that it is they obtain and cause them to descend, they need to remove themselves from that energy that is causing them to descend, because they're descending and losing power and control to go into a Nine of Swords. And a Nine of Swords is a mental imprisonment. And the worrying about the suffering and things of that sort push you in a mental imprisonment, because that means you don't understand, you don't fully understand. And with that being said, you all have been tuned in with the one and only Empress of Spirituality, the Kept Goddess, Yemaya. And with that being said, keep it pure, keep it clean, Don't be no fool. And until next time, ashe, ashe. Namas. It's the Empress of Spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards next to. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign. I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. It's the Empress of Spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards next to. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign. I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you.